In the headlines, local agro-processors on their way to enhance competitiveness on the global market. Dominica fast approaching universal access to healthcare. And a renaming of PASSIS in a bid to expand its services to children with disabilities. I'm Andrea Louis with the Channel 5 News. Back with the details after this.
Your old tablet? That's so 2020. Get a Samsung A7 tablet from Flow for only $99 when you sign up for a new All-In or All-In Plus bundle. Enjoy faster broadband speeds to surf and stream, more TV channels in HD to stay entertained, and unlimited flow-to-flow fixed minutes to stay in touch with everyone you love. So sign up today for a new bundle from Flow. Visit discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
Strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. We're in this together. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Thank you for staying with us. First up, 40 agro-processors from around the country to improve their competitiveness in the global market. Julian Morris has that story.
A 2-year project spearheaded by the Dominica Youth Business Trust with support from the Caribbean Development Bank and OECS Competitive Business Unit was officially launched on Wednesday. The project, titled Enhancing the Competitiveness and the Sustainability of Agro-Processors in Dominica, will help those in agro-processing hone in on the development of their skills, the skills needed to see greater rewards from their products. Deborah Blackman, technical specialist with the OECS CBU, says this project will tackle all the elements in the creation of a product and its subsequent preparation for the market.
Entrepreneurs will be trained in good manufacturing practices. That is, a system ensuring that products are consistently produced and handled according to stringent quality standards, which include record keeping during manufacturing that demonstrate that all the steps required by the defined procedures and instructions were in fact taken, and the quantity and quality of the food as is expected. Entrepreneurs will also be trained in costing and pricing their product. That is, the accounting process of determining all business expenses that pertain to the production and sale of a company's product.
Minister for Trade Ian Douglas committed his ministry's support for the project and encouraged entrepreneurs to find ways around the challenges facing the manufacturing industry.
It is indeed a challenge, particularly when we grapple with the limited resources, which calls for making hard decisions and thinking outside the box, innovation, to increase the availability of local agro-processed products. I therefore call on each one of you to rise to the challenge and make a difference in the agro-processing subsector. Manufacturers all over the world are crippled by the inability to service their clients and have to adapt to new measures to facilitate safe production and resilient trade. Let me commend all of those of you who amidst the challenges have continued to produce value-added products for consumption and, more importantly, for export.
General Manager of Barnes Farm Products, Naomi Barnes Simpson, is one of the participants in this project. She says this project offers some optimism in light of the COVID-19 pandemic.
It is my hope that after completing this program, at least 20 agro-processors, including Banis Farm products, will be GMP trained and certified, able to keep proper records, design labels that are attractive and up to international standards, as well as sourcing packaging materials that are up to international standards, price our products competitively, develop new and innovative products and improve existing ones, and network with key stakeholders within the sector. I also hope that this will be an opportunity for Dominica to increase efforts in ensuring that manufacturing and agriculture will continue to be major pillars of our economy.
A portfolio of Dominican agro products which meets and exceeds national and export market requirements is among the end products of this 2-year program.
In more top stories, Dominica on track to having the highest number of health and wellness centers per population in the region. The revelation from Health Minister Dr. Irvin McIntyre as Dominica embarks on a mission to improve its quality of healthcare delivery through the opening of several new health and wellness centers this year.
It is important to note that with the completion of our 12 new health and wellness centers, we will have the most of these facilities per population in the entire region. As a nation, this is something we should be proud of. And you must also remember, all of this is being made possible with funds from the CBI program. So you, the people, have a vested interest in protecting and defending our CBI program.
Most recently, the Esprit Murphy Health and Wellness Center in Maho and the Nurse Olivia Douglas Health and Wellness Center in Portsmouth were open to the Dominican public. The health minister urged citizens to take their health seriously by utilizing these facilities while respecting the physical structure of these buildings.
Our intention is for you to have a good experience with the best possible outcome. But you, the people, the beneficiaries, must play your part as well. You must attend your clinics. You must take the advice of your healthcare workers. And very importantly, you must own your health and wellness center. It belongs to you. Take care of it. Don't litter and don't deface it. Let's make this facility and the surroundings look even more beautiful as time goes along.
Health and wellness centers in Bellevue-Chopin, Vieques, Wesley and Margot will be opened this month, while construction work on 4 other health centers are ongoing with the aim of completing the works by March month end for the Health and Wellness Center in Colliho, May for the center in Anse-de-May, and October for the health facilities in Newtown and Soufriere. In other developments, a renaming of the Passes Respite Center to reflect a greater variety of offerings for special needs children. Julian Morris tells us more.
The Passes Respite Center was opened in Chance, Portsmouth to cater to special needs children in the north region of Dominica. The center resumed operations last year after housing shelterees from the 2017 hurricane for more than 2 years. Ainsworth Irish, president of Parents Advocating for the Inclusion of Children with Disabilities in Society, PASSIS, says the center was renamed to reflect the wider scope of activities being offered to those in its care.
In fact, we have a new nomenclature, a system of names, of course. We call it the PASSIS Development Center. Since we want to put an education component to it, in fact, we are seeking to register with the Ministry of Education so that we can get special ed teachers and teachers to come on board at the center. But I can tell you I'm extremely delighted with the process so far. We opened on the 1st of October 2020 with the manager, Miss Elma William, a retired education officer, trained in psychology and management, and 2 other staff members and administrative staff and so on. And since then we have recruited 12 children. In fact, 7 of them had been at the center before prior to Hurricane Maria.
Despite health protocols put in place by the Ministry of Health to combat the coronavirus pandemic, Irish is confident the children at the center will be well cared for.
The board of directors will meeting soon to decide on the numbers in the interim because of the global pandemic, as you quite rightly indicated. But we think we can work comfortably with 25 children. But of course the protocol as administered by or issued by the Ministry of Health, that is in place. We ensure that persons sanitize, everyone wears masks, and and you wash your hands and you follow the general principles and protocol.
The resumption of operations at the center means more parents can be gainfully employed as their special needs children are receiving the attention they need.
I know about 3 parents who are gainfully employed, and that is one of the good, delightful things, that the center gives the parents the opportunity to empower themselves, because very often you find these parents have to stay home and take care of these children, and now they can take them to the Portsmouth Development Center passes from say 7:45 in the morning right till about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So the parents have enough time to get themselves gainfully employed, whether in the garden or whatever, and so on. And the children get 3 hot meals. They get a breakfast, they get lunch, and they get their snack. So that in itself, and that is why we need the subvention from government so that we can continue the program.
The government's annual subvention to the Respite Center was increased from $50,000 to $94,000. However, the institution had not received this financial assistance for the past 2 years.
You are watching the Channel 5 News. Stay tuned for more after the break.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better. Your old tablet? That's so 2020. Get a Samsung A7 tablet from Flow for only $99 when you sign up for new All-In or All-In Plus bundle. Enjoy faster broadband speeds to surf and stream, more TV channels in HD to stay entertained, and unlimited flow-to-flow fixed minutes to stay in touch with everyone you love. So sign up today for a new bundle from Flow. Visit discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. We're in this together. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
Welcome back. Health Minister Dr. Irvin McIntyre has reminded residents of Georgetown and the wider Portsmouth area of their role in the success of the newly commissioned Health and Wellness Center. Minister McIntyre urged residents to cooperate with the health authorities to ultimately curb the incidence of non-communicable diseases.
From this new facility, we must see a healthier community with increased productivity. We want to see less complications of the chronic diseases such as amputations and blindness due to diabetes. You must attend your clinics. You must listen and take advice of your healthcare workers, that you will not only help yourself and the community, but you will also ensure the legacy of Nurse Olivia Douglas, who has done so much for health in this community.
The health minister noted that the new Health and Wellness Center was not built in isolation and was part of a wider effort by the government to improve livelihoods in the north of the country. On this issue of the vaccine rollout, the health minister sounded a note of optimism.
We are very pleased with the turnout so far from this district. However, we are urging those of you who have not received your vaccine to please do so. And those of you who have received your vaccine, please encourage your friends, your loved ones, and your neighbors to do so as well. The only way the country can get back to being normal again is if we all get vaccinated and protected from COVID-19 disease. You want your hotels, your yachting activity, your tourist activities, your opening of your university, your sporting activities to recommence. And this will recommence when we attain normalcy, which we expect after we've all gone through the vaccine program. And for this to happen, we must take part in this program, this vaccination program. Also remember that while the vaccination program is ongoing, we should continue all our public health and social measures. That is wearing our mask in public places, frequent washing of our hands, and frequent cleaning the surfaces that we touch very often. The battle is not over, and we must continue all these public health and social measures.
Montreal Management Consultants Establishment, MMCE, announced this week that it had already completed 8 of the 12 health and wellness centers being erected around the island. A newly built health and wellness center opened in Maho on Friday, another in Georgetown, Portsmouth on Monday, and another in Bellevue-Chopin on Wednesday.
The scope was made clear from the get-go when the government of Dominica has emphasized the need to update the health facilities around the island, especially after the passing of Hurricane Maria. Thus, we have been trusted with developing and building 12 health centers throughout the island. As you all are aware, Georgetown Housing Scheme started in July 2018 and was concluded on the 20th of January 2020 with the formation of 68 units. And now we hereby present you with the health center, thus serving the community and its surrounding. Please allow me to brief on the progress of the health centers as of today, 12 of them. We have completed 8 health centers, namely Maho, you've seen that on Friday, Bellevue, Bagatelle, Georgetown, the one we're presenting today, Penville, Wesley, Marigot, and Vegas. As for the last 4, we're expecting completion for Coliho in April this year, October for Newtown and Soufriere, and May for Anse-de-May. Let's talk about these health centers. These health centers will transform healthcare in Dominica, as they will empower and engage the communities through the availability of local healthcare options. In compliance with this government requirements and specifications, these health centers are fully equipped for your everyday healthcare needs and convenience for the handicapped and elderly citizens. The latter was made a priority on this project by the government. The structure, built by a Dominican contractor, Robbins Construction, a reinforced structure to tackle climate change and the harsh effects of hurricanes. The evidence all point out that concrete is the best way to tackle these adverse weathers. Equipped with impact-resistant windows, we have also considered the possibility of adding shutters to secure both facilities and the residents of the centers during these harsh weathers. The health center consists of, starting with the ground floor, a doctor's office, nurse offices, 2 examination rooms, 2 clinics, and a pharmacy. As for the upstairs, the living area for the nurses consists of 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, a living area, in addition to the sizable balcony that you see.
And former MP for Wesley, Ezekiel Basil, says the people of Wesley and Woodford Hill are in support of an international airport, but they have some concerns. Basil and a UWP team, including the leader of the opposition, visited the affected area on the weekend in an effort to highlight residents' concerns. Basil says there are a number of concerns, even if the community believes this is the best area for an international airport.
There have been acquisition of land properties by previous governments in this very small community of Wesley and Woodford Hill. There have been acquisition of land in the Wesley area specifically by the United Workers' Party. There have been acquisition of land by the Dominican Freedom Party of one community, and you would well imagine for a government at this stage to move into that same community and acquire more lands is squeezing the people into a nutshell. And we are saying that the government should first of all inform the villagers the reason why previously acquired lands are not being used for the development of the international airport.
Basil says there should have been greater transparency in the acquisition of properties.
Where we are standing here now, this site here is a private property that was being developed by an individual and was recently stopped by the airport authorities. But what's very interesting, This portion of land was sold out to the private individual by my family. So we owned this portion of land. And immediately following this portion of land is the rest of our property. And to date, for which I am responsible, and to date, we have heard absolutely nothing from the government of Dominica, and I'm speaking about a couple hundred of feet from this building. We have heard absolutely nothing from the government of Dominica regarding an acquisition. Absolutely nothing. It is clear that anything that they're doing now has to be trespass, because you have not informed us as a family, you have not informed me as the legal representative on island. No one has discussed with me. No one has sent me a notice of acquisition. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if the property is acquired. Okay? But the couple of hundreds of feet, they're stopping an individual from putting up his private property. It is a matter of serious concern to me. It is a matter of serious concern to the community. I think it is reasonable for us, for villagers, to assume that there's a process, a land grabbing exercise taking place in the community.
It is to be noted that while Sunday's tour was meant to highlight residents' concerns, there was only one homeowner, Jenna David, who spoke on camera and said talks with government over his 2-year-old retirement home were satisfactory. David also said he would accept the government's offer and rebuild in the Joe Burton area.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. We're in this together. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD, all for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better. Your old tablet? That's so 2020. Get a Samsung A7 tablet from Flow for only $99 when you sign up for a new All-In or All-In Plus bundle. Enjoy faster broadband speeds to surf and stream, more TV channels in HD to stay entertained, and unlimited Flow-to-Flow fixed minutes to stay in touch with everyone you love. So sign up today for a new bundle from Flow. Visit discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
To end the news, the headlines again. Local agro-processors on their way to enhance competitiveness on the global market. Dominica fast approaching universal access to health care. And a renaming of passes in a bid to expand its services to children with disabilities. Feel free to access our past newscasts on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the entire production team, I am Andrea Louis. And to all of our viewers around the world, thank you so much for watching. Join us tomorrow.